So we've reached a big milestone here at the Spiel Foundation today. We have 10,500 games prepped and ready for bundles, and I thought maybe it would be a good time to give you a sense of how many games that is and what we've been up to. So here I am at the warehouse that we rent from Bright Corporation up in Anderson, Indiana. We hope to have our own facility sometime in the very near future, but for the moment here over the year of the pandemic and for this year, we've rented space at Bright Corporation. And all of these smiling boxes are prepped games. These are copies of Labyrinth from Ravensburger. I'm going to walk here so you can see just the sheer scale of things. When the type of smile changes, that changes to a different game, just so I can keep track of what's where. When I say prepped, I mean the games have all had their components punched and bagged and assembled. And this is a super important but maybe not obvious step. You know, we need to provide many of these environments, whether it's a community center or a shelter or a hospital or a library or a school or a senior center. Eventually we hope to maybe even have our games into the prison system. All the games need to have a way to have all their pieces stored so that they don't get their pieces lost as easily, and that, you know, we treat them like they would be a game that would go into one of our collections at home, because we want them to last and we want them to have the best chances possible to be played by as many people as we can. Here, this stack goes all the way to the floor here. This is No by Ravensburger. This is one of two halls where we store and prep our games. This is one. There's one end to the other. Let's move into the other hall now. We've had publishers large and small make amazingly generous donations to keep me specifically busy for the last year and a day, prepping all of these games, punching them and bagging them and getting them ready. Let me pan so you can see down the hall. It goes all the way to the garage door at the end there. Let's see, here's some on the other side. We have some games from Bezier Games. There's 2,000 copies of games donated by Bezier. Thank you, Bezier, longtime sponsor of the foundation. There's some, they're kind of buried, but Tabletop Tycoon has also made some very generous donations. Stacks of games from them. Publishers large and small. Like I said, we will acknowledge everyone on the website, and there'll be pictures up. The leaning tower of games here, which has managed to not crush me, which I'm very happy about. These are all more Bugs in the Kitchen. This is the last 1,000 or so, maybe 1,200 copies of Bugs in the Kitchen, which I just finished today. And then, of course, waiting in the wings, our work is never done. We had a surprise shipment from Haba arrive. So we have about another almost 2,000 games for the next wave that we'll get to eventually, but not right now. The goal now with this 10,500 games, as I turn around and you can look back the other way, phase one is done. Phase two will be to set up an assembly line. All these games are case packed, so all the games in each of these boxes are the same games. I have to take them all out and make pallets of the loose games so that we can do an assembly line and assemble bundles of 5 different games from all of this treasure trove of fun that you can see here. It's kind of hard to see, but at least you can see they're all happy and smiling. We will unbox these and lay them out, and I hope by the fall to be able to have small teams of people to come in and help me pack these up into 5-game bundles, and then once they're packed, we will ship them out to organizations that fit our mandate all over the United States and Canada, and we can't wait. Thank you so much for everybody's donations that have kept us very busy and alive here during some very trying times. These boxes speak for me. If you could see my face, you know I'm smiling as much as they are. I can't wait for these games to get out into people's hands so that people can have as much fun with them as we have bringing them to them. Spiel on, and catch you later.